have you seen a change in behaviour of men and the way they've been perceived? There's been such a talk of the demise of the alpha male recently as well, hasn't there?
Oh, for sure. And this is actually something that's been going on for 15 years, I'd say, this attack on the alpha male and what a man should be. There's certain elements of society which are trying to promote a different idea of what a man should be. So let's have a look at the characteristics of an alpha male, what his traits are. Let's like strip away this whole James Bond stuff and, oh, that must be like the, you know, that's the ultimate alpha male. Let's look at his qualities. Well, first of all, he's courageous. An alpha male is courageous. He has a sense of control over his destiny, over his life. He has purpose. He has certainty in what he does, what he says. He has confidence. He possesses self-belief, and he's a positive person. Now, this is very interesting. He has a positive attitude about things. He has solutions rather than catastrophizing about things. Yeah. And that's something that we've seen in the last couple of years, men catastrophizing over this flu. And
it's a real turn off.
I dumped a guy.
Man in a mask, I'm sorry.
No, I dumped a guy because of this. He said to me, you know, I've decided to take the vaccine. I like young men, and he's like 29. I was like, why are you taking it? He's like, well, might as well. If I can get into a nightclub, and I was just like, done, bye, like that. And so it's just like that catastrophizing, like, what do I do? You know, panic and stuff. So an alpha male is a very positive. He sees solutions. He's like, right, I've got this under control. What else about him? They have an abundance mindset. They are comfortable with who they are, unapologetic for what they believe in, who they are, and they're bold. Now, look at these traits I've just listed to you. Are any of them toxic?
No. See, this is a thing, this whole thing of toxic masculinity, I really cringe when I hear that word, because I feel like you said, masculinity is just what you've said. And if there's something toxic about it, it's not masculinity, it's the opposite. It's kind of the beta male, isn't it? That's the one that's, you know, kind of horrible and vile and aggressive to women because they can't control themselves, or they have some inferiority complex that they have to dominate a woman. So to me, it's more beta.
You're 100% right. So during the last 2 years, I saw a lot of beta male, and it was quite scary what I saw. A lot of my friends are married to beta males, and I bumped into one in the supermarket, and she's like, he won't let me out the house.
Wow.
I was like, why? Because of this flu? And she's like, yes, he's terrified. I said, he's not worried about you, it's about controlling you. He's not worried if you catch this at all. He's trying to control you. Suddenly, beta males had this opportunity to control women, and it was all the beta males I noticed. There was a woman I knew, and her son came back, his 21-year-old son, came back, lived with the mom. He wouldn't let her out, or his sister. They weren't allowed out.
Wow.
And I was like, this is not an alpha male, but
no.
Look at the BBC, look at the people they have on there. Look at the men, it's pathetic. I'm so
you know what, you're so right, and I can see you're passionate about it. I'm so passionate about it myself.
I'm not going to say the name, but that he's a footballer, and he's on the BBC. I don't want to say his name. I think we know who we're talking about. And it's like he puts up these pictures at the, on social media of a mask on outdoors going, I'm not taking any chances. I'm like, oh my God, millions of men are looking at you. You're like their child hero. And that's what I mean. It's so many different elements of society that are pushing us. Fourth wave feminism, and the media, the mainstream media, they want these beta males. Anytime an alpha male comes along, like let's say Joe Rogan, what are they trying to do? They're trying to crush him now.